Alright guys, today we're going to talk about pistols and a few progressions to help with pistols. So first off, one thing I want to note on pistols that I think can be confusing to those first learning pistols, or maybe people who have the flexibility and the mobility to hit a pistol but are still struggling with maybe coming out of the pistol. So one of the things that I often see is people when they do a pistol and they stand up out of the pistol, they tend to keep their weight in the heels and they drive out of the heels, which anytime we're doing any type of single leg squats or squats, that's ideally what you want to see. However, it changes a little bit with the pistol. So when you do pistols, you want to shift the weight to mid-foot. Okay? So weight as you're lowering should shift to mid-foot to counterbalance. Then once you hit the bottom, you want to drive, and tell everybody to drive out of the ball of their foot to stand up. So if you stay too heel heavy, you're going to fall backwards. If you get to the bottom and think about driving out of your heel, it's going to push you straight back. So that's something to remember in pistols. So how do I get to doing a pistol? So one of the first things is addressing flexibility, mobility. So making sure that you are, maybe if you have tight hamstrings, that's something you struggle with, you might want to address that issue first. Or maybe tight ankles or hips. So once you've addressed that, you figure out, what I like to start people off is a narrow stance squat. All right, so feet are all the way together. Getting a box, you could go with one taller than this. This is probably about, for my height, as short as I want to go. Making sure that I can successfully lower myself without crashing to the bottom of a box before hitting. So then from here, you might need a little bit of assistance standing up out of it. That's fine. Or hit the bottom, stand up out of it. So that's one progression. Another progression that you can do from there is using a band to assist you. So obviously, the thicker the band, the more resistance, the more aid you're going to get. The lighter the band, the more work you're gonna get out of it. Okay. So here, just like you would, think about weight mid-foot, drive all the way to the bottom, hip crease below the knee. Stand it up out at the top, and then it's an easy way to kind of shift. So if you're doing these in a workout, getting full range of motion, executing the movement, being able to alternate pretty quickly and easily through that. So a couple of different ways that you can practice. A lot of people who struggle with that add weight, that works too. So getting a 10-pound plate, a 5-pound plate to counterbalance is another way. But if you want to practice kind of without any type of assistance in the hands to add the weight, you can choose an option of pistols to a box or pistols to a band.